Look at them. I look great. I be taking care of myself. Shoot. Anyways, right? So I'm out here, some nature. You know what I'm saying? Enjoying what I do. You know. More importantly, right? Um, yeah. I always got a topic for something. And what I will tell you is that, uh, yeah, it's hitting. Um, controlment. You know, others. Well, how can I say? The human's conscious is designed to accept the perception of controlment. It doesn't mean that it's actually controlling things. It just accepts the perception of controlment. Now think about this, right? I always say that controlment comes down to an illusion. It does. Because if I don't allow you to control me, then you're stuck with an illusion of controlment. Let me show you. Your mind, right, could be searching for another mind to control, right? That may be honestly a subconscious programming that you could be doing, right? Where you're looking for minds to control, right? Now, what happens is this: when you have a characteristic like that, the characteristic actually in controlment, it actually works out in the favor of the next individual. It does. Because think about it. Let's say your mind operates for controlment. Let's say my mind operates in connection. The both of us are going to clash. With the clash, right, it pushes us away from each other. Thank you. And there's nothing wrong with that. What I had to understand with the mind is that when it's searching for controlment, in order to reject the controlment, it's simple. You don't allow it to control you. Which means that, right, if I don't allow it to control me, right, then the perception of controlment is not actually real. The reason why it's not real is because I have the choice to either allow you to control me, right, or I have a choice for you not to control me. So it's more of a like a an illusion. It's not something that is actually like natural, permanent. No, it's something that's more of like created through man and a woman, controlment. And a lot of minds don't understand how they're rejecting themselves from their own future in real time. Right. Like I'm dealing with an individual right now, and the first thing in their mind is like we're interacting, and I'm paying attention to it. I'm like, they fell in the test already with themselves. Like, how do you know this already? Because let me show you. Anytime you throw the ball in their court, watch how they play against themselves. They're not playing against you, bro. Now watch how they play against themselves. First thing is, yeah, I'm trying to control you. Like, now I'm gonna show you the setup, bro. The whole time they sitting here trying to build up a characteristic to control you. Guess what happened? They lost the characteristic of controlment within self. Thank you. You can't control yourself no more. Any being on this earth that has a higher conscious understands like, yeah, you're trying to control someone else. Yeah, you don't have the characteristic to control yourself. Thank you. That's a simple setup. Anyone understands like once you gain the characteristic of controlment within self, right? Guess what happens? You're not looking for controlment within other people. You're definitely not, because you're going to value the control that you have within yourself. You're not going to value the false illusion of controlling others. Definitely not. It's not actually real and it's not permanent. Controlment with self was permanent. That's actually real. You can actually do self discovery with that. Controlment with other beings is just telling you basically, in other words, when I see when other people do that, the chemistry of the mind and the technology of the mind is basically telling you the individual that is controlling has a higher conscious than the lower. Usually, lower consciousness do that. Higher conscious don't operate in shit like that. They just don't. We don't operate in stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So a lower conscious will show you many things about the higher conscious if you just watch. The lower conscious is literally showing you in real time, like, I want to control this higher consciousness because it's the best thing. It is, it know all this stuff. And I ain't gotta learn none of this stuff. I could just control it and just get whatever I want out of it. So you gotta always understand within controlment, it's always to control the higher one. Controlment never comes down to controlling the lower one. Even the higher one would tell you, I'm not here to control the lower one. That's on you. Yeah, I'm gonna just get away from you. Yeah. Now we can stay with the perception of false controlment. Controlment only comes within self. It does not come within other people. That's an illusion. That's an illusion that you can buy. An employee you can buy, right? That's an illusion of controlment. You're buying controlment. Damn, that's not real. If I can buy controlment, that's not real at all. Anyone knows that. Like, you can buy controlment, yes. You pay someone 8 hours a day in order to control the mind frame for 8 hours a day. You just bought controlment. How is controlment real? It's not natural. Show me how it's natural without you using the currency of money. Damn. So it shows you like the illusion of controlment. That's why I look at people on the board playing this game and I'm like, how you get stuck on this level? Oh, because they keep doing controlment and then like, yeah, you really don't know the fucking game that's in front of you. I don't know how you falling for these illusions. How you falling for illusion that they're buying in front of you? This is funny. Then they look at me like, how do you get past all this shit? Like, y'all got a lot to learn in the game. Y'all do. Y'all fall for things that I just be like, that's not something that you should fall for. Yeah, you don't see in front of you controlment is fake. Like, no, it's got to be real because everyone's being controlled. Everyone's paying to be controlled, bro. So how the fuck is real, bro? If the money evaporate, bro, ain't nobody obeying nobody's orders, bro. Controlment was wrapped around the illusion of money as well. They go hand in hand. You understand? It's to blindside you from controlment. That way you understand that. You won't. You know what I'm saying? So, whatever the case may be, that's just what it is, what it come down to a lot of individuals. I'm watching this one girl. I'm trying to see if she's going to actually download the information and data of her inner self, or if she's going to download the information and data of, I would say, a robot. Majority of women, what I like that y'all do in this world that I'm definitely not complaining about, baby. I love the fact that y'all actually operate in a sense of controlment. There's something that I know about y'all that I'm not gonna say no. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it. Y'all keep on operating in the energies that you're operating in. Which way we going, baby? This way right here. All right. Controlment comes down to a controlment spell. And the only way it works is if I allow it in. If I don't allow it in, then guess what happens? You're stuck with a perception of controlment setups. This one girl, she funny as hell. I think she think in her head. I'm gonna watch this shit play today. A lot of females be thinking in their head like, okay, I got the pussy and the wagon, so you gotta follow me. Like, I gotta follow you? Like, yeah, turn the other way. Disobey. Let's go somewhere else. Thank you. Let me tell you something, little girl. Your pussy, nice little coat by the bottom, it ain't worth you controlling me. Okay? For the other robots that you date in the world, you can play that illusion with them. All body mode. Body. Yeah. Hypnotize a nigga with the body. Yeah. You ain't doing none of that shit with me. Go ahead and magic trick me with the body. Body. We about to go do something else. Let's go on vacation or something like that. I'm done. Oh my God. Where's the money? Where's the fucking money? There we go. Where's the Mary Jane? You know how many women I got? Ah, girl, you keep it moving right there. Shit. Go on vacation with myself. You have a nice day. Get me a passport right here. Go to a different land right here. Meet a new chick right here. I got the currency right here. She's not the only one in America right here. There's many of them on African worlds right here. They're over here in South America too. They're in Germany as well too. They're also in Haiti. They're also in Dominican Republics. They're also in China's, in Asia's. You understand? You're not the only woman on the fucking planet. Move around, move around, move around. Know what I'm saying? What? Don't get mad. Don't get mad because you got a replacement, baby. Damn! Shake that ass one time. All right, have a nice day. Oh, I'm done. I ain't chasing that ass, boy. Get out of here, boy. Have something else, baby. Trying to tell you. Shake it again. You doing magic tricks? Out of here. Damn. She just obeyed my command, and I did not obey her command by basically chasing her. Simple setups. Woo. Have a nice. All right, I gotta stop walking so fast. God damn. Motherfucker, am I breathing when I'm walking? Shit. Self check. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Look at Mother Nature. Look at Mother Nature. She the real mother. Look at her. Mother Nature, you trying to control me, baby? Hell no. If anything, I'm just trying to elevate you. You know what I'm talking about? That's one thing about the mother of the planet. She, but I ain't controlling you. Hell no. Uh, I don't think these women's here, the technology, the mind can't be synchronized with the information and data of Mother Nature's consciousness. Yeah. I'm gonna show you this right here, right? I told the woman, I said, you know, I said, if I said, as a human, I said, I'll be making myself laugh, y'all. Anyways, right? So I told this woman, I said, as a human mother, just being honest. If I make you upset, if you had the choice to control the air, we'd be all dead every day. Yeah, as soon as she get mad, cut the air off, motherfuckers die, motherfuckers like. And women will tell me, I wouldn't do that. Shut the fuck up. That's why it's only one mother on the planet. It's the reason why it's set like that. Because if she had the conscience of human mothers, oh, we'd be dead in this motherfucker. Oh, we'd be super dead in this bitch. All the human mothers know it too. They sitting there looking at the screen like, you right, you right. I ain't gonna say it in front of you, but I'm gonna give you that look like you right. You right, you right, you right, you right. All it does is take us to get emotional a little bit. Cut the air off on everybody. Like, you know you cutting the air off on yourself when you do that? Yeah, you gotta breathe in the same thing they breathe in. I'm glad that was left up to Mother Nature. Word. She got a different type of intelligence. I be looking at Mother Nature like, I know you angry, right? Look at what they did to you. They put rolls all over you and stuff. It's like wearing a crown of fucking concrete on her head. See, they gonna say this. This is what they gonna always say about me. They're like, he didn't give a fuck about women. He gave a fuck about Mother Nature. That was the difference. This is some fucked up shit. And then they call it a road. Nah, this shit look like a crown of concrete over her head, like the crown of thorns on Christ. Yeah, I know what the fuck I be watching. This shit's some wicked shit right here. Y'all still, I'm gonna say this, right? A lot of y'all with y'all comments, boy, it's gonna be funny as fuck when y'all sitting here trying to kiss his boots to save y'all. Now that's funny. Send that to the moon over there. Human programs know they be talking about. They'll sit here and act like, oh, I just said a random comment just to say a random comment. No, it's okay. That's why you niggas died over that shit. Fucking programs. You already did, nigga. Shit. Want to aggravate me, get me upset? There you go. I tell you the truth. All humans dead already, nigga. You just watching how I did it, y'all. Want to make me upset? There you go. Deleted the whole human's consciousness, nigga, and did it in front of you, and told you I did it. The fuck you gonna do about it? Comment section 0. I'm on top of the motherfucking world. Playing the illusion like I'm a black man. Shit, Brazy Tech out here, ain't it? Ain't it funny how I can fucking make your mind into a dumpster? Play with the illusions of your fucking mind? Shit, Brazy Tech out here. They say God didn't create minds of human beings. Bitch, I'm playing behind the whole illusion. Shit, Brazy Tech out here. Shit. You want to make Christ hurt? Watch all the wrath he release on motherfuckers. Shit gonna be funny as fuck. Call 911 right here. Call 911. Now talk that shit. Call 911 right here. I'm sorry. Die. Fuck out of here. Talking about something I'm sorry. That's one thing about humanity that has to be destroyed. As soon as a dirty ass human conscious, right, go through some hard shit or some negative shit, I gotta pick up the negative energy and then throw it onto the next person. That's why y'all die. Stupid motherfuckers. Always trying to hurt, bro, right? I'm the one that hurt all y'all. Did this shit in real time. It just being uploaded to the scene consciously. Ain't nothing but a high-tech dream anyway. Fucked over the whole human's conscious as a whole. You wanted to hate Christ, right? See what you see to Christ right there? It's all good. I know who the fuck I am. You ain't got to accept who I am. And we already told you in the Bible who I am. Did you accept that image inside your mind? No, you didn't. So with that being said, I destroy everything that didn't accept me for who I am. Setups. Got it? So get back to your daily programming and hurting your fucking selves. Damn. Did that to a whole world and can't nobody do shit about it. My technology is way more superior than man. Do you understand that? Man is not superior to me. Do you understand that? Fuck wrong with y'all tech today, boy. Y'all humans gonna get deleted consciously today, boy. And understand that I did that to y'all, boy. Y'all niggas beg for my conscience to come back to humanity as a man. Come on. What else y'all got? Tear me down? All right, whooped out y'all tech already. Y'all currency on the ground. Bitches on the ground. Niggas on the ground. Communities on the ground, nigga. How much more force do I gotta put on y'all? Destroy systems, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? You don't know who the fuck I am. Destroy your whole network of consciousness. I did that. If you can't see what's on the scoreboard, that's on you. Low-tech ass human beings. Thinking they fighting, thinking they something. Y'all fighting to exist. That means y'all don't exist. God fought to evolve. Y'all low-tech ass motherfucking machines, bruh. That's what y'all is. And y'all gonna beg Christ for your life. And you know what Christ gonna do? Spat on y'all like y'all nothing. Y'all spat on him when he was supposed to be a human's consciousness, right? Right. Shit gonna be brazy tech out here. And know the Christ did that to y'all. Understand that? Christ not coming back here with no smiley faces. He ain't coming back here with none of that shit. Are you gonna fuck over this artificial tech world, boy? You understand what I'm talking about? This is an artificial computer generated consciousness of a fucking world, boy, being projected from the consciousness of the moon. Like we don't understand. Y'all about to be destroyed. That's what it is. All that shit in the comment section, y'all need to be getting prepared with y'all last days with y'all fucking families, nigga. Now think about that. I'm telling you what's about to happen. Got these motherfuckers tucked in the motherfucking blanket, nigga. What you think today is? Memorial Day, nigga. For us, we understand, oh, this a dead day. What you mean? Everybody dead, nigga. Don't see nobody out here in the streets, do you? Huh? You might want to get your conscious uploads before you actually understand what the fuck going on in this bitch. You don't see nobody on the roads. Everything quiet, ain't it? Ain't that the same way when a whole bunch of people get removed off the earth? Setups. Where the fuck you at, boy? You think you out here playing fucking what's this shit called? Memorial Day, but everything quiet as a bitch. Everything look missing and out of place, don't it? Ain't nothing in rotation for the system today, ain't it? Human beings gonna get destroyed as a whole, trying to destroy the image of the Christ, rebuild and re-engineer the image of the Christ, sit here and lie and say that it was only one Christ when Christ birthed many a different Christs. He was the first. Some of y'all human beings praise God. Y'all praise devils. Y'all praise artificial creations that don't even have a fucking soul. That has nothing to do with source. That's why y'all gonna be destroyed for what y'all did to Christ. Y'all human beings. They want to talk all that shit in the comment section, boy. When y'all answer to that, y'all all gonna be kissing his boot, talking about some Christ. We didn't know it was you. They tried to, this is what they gonna be saying. They tried to program us. They taught us. You think Christ trying to hear any of that? Christ not trying to hear none of that, bruh. Christ is not gonna be merciful this time, bruh. You've been programmed as a human to think, right, that Christ is going to be merciful. Do you understand why you were being programmed that Christ was going to be merciful? There was programming Christ to forgive humans for fucking over him and his children. Christ is not going to forgive you all. He's not. What is the forgiveness if you're going to keep doing it? There's no, this is how disrespectful this shit got. There's no pictures of the great ancestor no more. No. Look inside of these so-called black communities. Look inside of there. It's a white face in there. Look like Good Times. Remember Good Times, right? Disrespectful traitors towards their great ancestors. Yeah, we caught up with y'all tech. Y'all gonna get deleted too. You think we came here to save you motherfuckers? After you motherfuckers was the traitor towards Christ in the Last Supper? Y'all knew where he was about to go at, everything that he was about to do, and how y'all sold him out? Then try to rewrite the story, right? Everybody get fucked over for doing it because collectively you all had a part in fucking over Christ. You all do. It's not just me. Well, these people are this color and this people are this color. Pay attention to the technology of the minds of how they don't give a fuck about the real Christ. Setups. Watch this. You would simply say there's a difference between black and white. Simple fucking setups. Watch this. How is there a difference between black and white if the technology of the minds are aligned to accept a false image of the Christ? You both work together. How you don't work together? You both are holding up an image of the Christ that's false. The technology of the skin, right, does not accept the information and data of the sun, which means that this being that you say is Christ, the DNA access codes have no access codes to the light codes of the sun in order to receive the information and data of the sun. So with that being said, this is not Christ. You want to play around with me? I know creations. And anytime it comes to certain creations, you have to understand creations that are natural and artificial. Now, if you was a natural being, you're supposed to be Christ, right? Then why is it that the technology of your skin cannot receive the information and data of the sun? Why is it not? Because you are not a light being. In order for you to be a light being, you have to have light codes within your DNA access codes in order to receive the light codes of the sun. You're not a light code being. Understand that. So with that being said, you are not, this image is the false image of the Christ. And this is why you all get fucked over right here. Humans. Go ahead, you can say my image is crazy. It's crazy today. But when I'm standing above you with everything that they're projecting here, just understand it was me. Go ahead, you can call me crazy. I don't give a fuck. What you all are going to do is simply sit here and be like, we're sorry. We're sorry. I'm going to fuck about none of that. You're sorry because you all got caught. You all are not stopping what you all are doing. You all are programmed to hate Christ. You all are not going to break the cycle of hating the original Christ. You all are not. You all will fail. That's what you all will do. And when you fail within consciousness, your creator is the creator to delete you. It doesn't matter that you try to re engineer what you think the creator is or try to redesign your. He is the creator. Okay? And the mind fuckery that you tried to do upon him is the reason why he is the way he is today. You try to convert God into a human being, and God has the proofs. So God has to go into what? Destroy. You think God is going to save humanity within his consciousness and bring it towards the heavens? The humans hate him. So what you expect? Him to give you love, peace? No, he's just going to give you wrath. That's what he's going to give you. And hopefully you all are prepared for it because it's the wrath of something that you can't control, something that your conscious can't embody. Because the human's conscious operates within controlment, and once that illusion is exposed as an illusion, the human's conscious started acting like more of a parasite. Run. You all going to be deleted out of consciousness because you all are programmed to hate Christ. That's the truth. You all give praise towards money. Money. You take the trees of life, you cut them down to make money. Satanic world. Take away from the information and data of your air supply to make money of death. How are you not dead? How? You just knocked down a whole tree of life just to make money of death? You're telling me you're not dead? You're fucking dead. How are you gonna tell me you're not dead if you over here eating dead spliced creations? Yeah, Christ talking today, bitch. How the fuck you over here alive and you eating dead spliced creations? You're eating a bird, and the technology of the bird's consciousness has not adapted enough consciousness in order to use its own wings. You're eating a bird that has no consciousness to fly. It's domesticated. All the information and data of that bird is to domesticate your consciousness in order to keep you in lower consciousness. How are you going to go in higher consciousness if you're eating things of information and data? Right, that's being installed inside the hardware and the technology of your body and mind in order to put you in a mind state of death. How are you not dead when you eat death? You kill to eat. This world playing an illusion like it's satanic. And then when Christ came back and took the key of death and life from human beings, guess what happened? Oh, oh shit. It's getting spooky in here. Uh-huh. Shit, it's brazy tech out here. Run. Oh, they're running from some shit that's uploading in front of them. Stupid. A whole nother world being projected in here. Motherfuckers thinking they're running. Motherfuckers can see new frequencies in this bitch and ain't trying to say nothing. Uh-huh. Motherfuckers see what's in this bitch like, I know it's something there. I just can't make it out. Uh-huh. What? You think I'm gonna want to hide it from you? This shit is spilling out over the TV. What you talking about? Hide nothing. Ain't no more fucking days of running from these motherfuckers no more. No, this is not Matrix 1 no more. Fuck over an agent. 2.5. Make an example out the motherfucker. Now send me another one. Mr. Smith and Mrs. Smith is like, okay, we can't, man, we just try some of this shit, man. We can't fucking crack them. They think they can sit here and try to fight the father. Father done whoop the fuck out these kids. That's what y'all is, a bunch of kids in consciousness and give a fuck about your adult programs. Fucking getting whooped out. Look at New York State. Look at the fraudulent shit y'all doing right here. Immigrant program on the fucking ground. Y'all getting whooped. Like, father, how much? You need a bigger whip? Let me get you a bigger whip. Let me get you that. It is funny to watch the father whoop their ass, isn't it? It is so funny. They don't get their ass whooped for that too. I know. Uh-huh. They thinking in their head like, oh no, we just getting away with this. It's just normal. Oh, okay. This shit crazy as fuck, ain't it? Tell your mother moon I said that. There you go. Tell her I said that. What's she gonna do about it? What? Send her computer robots in here? What? Told you the conscience of the moon about to be destroyed. I told you that. That shit don't empower it to what the fuck it's supposed to be. All y'all fall down right here. There you go. What Christ told you right here inside the Bible right here. Didn't he tell you that the yoke will be broken? It was a conscience that he was telling you that will be broken. That's what he was telling you. The yoke. Come here. You see that little moon thing up there? You see that little egg thing in your hand right there? Okay. That's the reflection. You understand? All right. I want you to understand that. That way you understand where your conscience is. You don't think that's just a little rock up there, okay? That's the human's conscience up there. There you go. Y'all want to fight against Christ today? Y'all want to do solar eclipses? No, it's okay. We're going to do the lunar eclipse on this shit. What you said? The lunar eclipse. Oh, yeah. This is going to be very good. It is supposed to have been happening by now. Yeah. Human beings as a whole know that there's beings on this planet, right, that if they get hit with the sun, they start to charge up a certain type of way. Yeah. Ain't that what human beings did? Come, let me show you the setup right here. You know why they killed Christ, right? They didn't sacrifice Christ. Christ did not have the consciousness of being human. Conscious of human does not accept another higher conscious over it. The reason why that is because humans will tell you we are the highest conscious that exists. Nobody else don't exist but us. So can I ask you a question? Is it because he had a higher conscious than man? He can do more things than man, and man becomes jealous, doesn't he? Man is not a deity or a friend of God. He's not. He's the enemy of God. All men are. Greed. It's easy. It's easy. All you have to do to a man is this. Watch. See this black boy over here? Watch this. Throw his ass in the ghetto. Want to make him into a backstabber towards his brother? Take him through shit through the ghetto. There you go. Take him through shit. Now, instead of him being Abel, right, he's now Cain. Thank you. He's a crush to himself, and right, he'll be a crush towards his brother. You know what that means? Let me show you. He's a weak mind. I went through this, so others around me should go through this too. Weak. His woman is the same. Okay? So, with that being said, right, the both of them fall down in lower consciousness. He'll be locked up doing 50 years. The reason why it is because his consciousness feel like I went through stuff, so I should project this upon my brother. A backstabber towards the Christ in the Last Supper. Damn. I feel like you're better than me, so I want you to be less than me. So I'd rather just stab you in the back. That way you can fall down, and that way I can have the crown. Isn't that how nigger turtles work today? I don't want to go through the process in order to obtain my riches. I'd rather just steal it from my brother. This is why y'all destroyed y'all too. Y'all supposed to be my family, right? Like, yes, we love you, bro. You love me? Yeah. Okay. Where's my picture inside your house? Where's the memories that we built with each other? Where's it at? See, you build a lot of memories with a false Christ, though. Yeah. They don't fucking love y'all. They hate y'all. Ain't that right, sisters and brothers? My sisters and brothers, how are y'all doing today? You gonna save us, bro? Delete they tag. Damn. The world was free, wasn't it? It was free. Everything was free. I gotta pay for everything. What the fuck is this? We just wanna pay things. Please? No. Delete this whole world. Yeah, delete this whole motherfucker. Shit is brazy tech out here. What is this? What type of world is this? Oh, we just want to pay for things and we just want to be ignorant. We want to repay instead of regrow. We are smart as human beings, aren't we? Aren't we smart? We are some intelligent beings, aren't we? Excuse me. Can you help me regrow things? Yeah, I ain't trying to repay shit. I'm gonna keep on losing money. Oh, you don't want to be like the other humans? No, I just don't want to be like that, please. Show me how to regrow things. If I regrow it, I don't have to repay for it? Hell no. I want to grow. Yeah, I want to do that. Okay, so you don't want to be a dumbass human no more. Nah, I just don't want to be dumb no more to myself. You're telling me I can oh, it's this way, babe. You're telling me I can regrow things, right? And you're telling me based on the ignorancy of me being a human, I would prefer to repay. Like, yeah, it's way different. Let me show you. You gotta do all that shit. You know what I'm saying? You gotta go in Mother Nature, put the seeds in there, wait for a couple of months. That's too much shit. That's too much. You gotta be waiting on her and shit. They understand what the human's conscious, it has no patience with itself in order to have patience with Mother Nature. You understand? You see that right there? That's the human's conscious. It has no patience when it come to anything that's natural. You see that? But when it come to them come here. When it come to them artificial grapes right there, they ain't got no seed. Oh yeah, I'm ready to pay. Oh yeah. This is how you know this is a motherfucking robot. Who the fuck eat seedless grapes? Come here. Now you know human psychology. They love getting robbed, don't they? Come here. Can I ask you a question? Yes. Um, what you doing? I'm paying for some grapes. Motherfuckers is getting paid to get grapes. Raped in price. Let me show you right here. Is it okay for me if I sell you a half a grape for the full price? No, that's not right. The human psychology don't understand what the fuck is going on in front of his face. You're actually buying grapes, right? And it don't have the seed of life in there no more. So you're getting half of a grape. All grapes supposed to come with a seed. So you actually pay to get robbed. Wow. Hey, we can make them pay and they can get robbed too. Now I'm not going to say what they doing is wrong, but they like doing it. They like to pay for things and get robbed at the same time. So I'm just looking at the business structure, how I can rob their ass blind. Motherfuckers be paying for fruits, bruh. No seeds in there, getting robbed like a motherfucker. How the fuck is you paying for something and it did not fully give you all the information and data as ingredients? That's like you going to go buy. I'm about to go buy a vanilla cake, but ain't no vanilla in there. So you pay to get robbed. Damn. I'm good. I don't want to be human no more. I'm good. This shit is funny. Yeah, people pay. People so stuck in ignorancy. They be like, I don't want to hear that shit. Like, So you prefer to go in the store and get robbed? This shit is funny. Shit is wild. This world gotta be deleted. Because it's too unnatural. Everything made unnatural. Once you have a consciousness that is designed to be unnatural, the only thing you can implant in the conscious for it to hold and operate on is ignorancy towards itself. That's it. That's pretty much that's just going to be it. That's the consciousness of all beings. Once you unplug them from a natural resource, right, that consists of natural information and data, as in something very simple, your vitamin code system and mineral code system. If I pull you from both of them systems, right, and stop giving your body and your mind vitamins and minerals, you think you're still going to be a natural being? No, you're not. Your consciousness is not going to be natural. You're going to look at things that are natural as a problem. You're going to look at things. I'm gonna show you that way you can understand the psychology of humans when it comes to things that are not natural. What's in the inside of them? That we can see the reflection on the outside. One time I was in a classroom, right? In a classroom, and this was something really big to me that I didn't think it was going to drop in front of me. But usually, when you watch reality, right, and be patient, things that you want to know, they'll play out in front of you without you even asking the next person. That's how things just work out. So, right, I wanted to know if human beings as a whole would return back to being a natural consciousness. It's just a natural, natural question, right? Now, when I asked that, right, I knew something was going to come back and show me. Okay. So this is what happened. Now we inside of a classroom. Now pay attention to the setup. You got me in there, right? Shit don't appear the way it appear. All right. Now, just another thing. There's no white people in here either. I'm gonna let you know that. There's not one white person in this joint. There's a black man, and there's about, I want to say about four. No. Let's rephrase that. There's supposed to be a brother in there, right? And there's about maybe about 5 to 6 sisters that's supposed to be in there. Now, as their brother, I come in here and I tell them in a culinary art class or whatever the case may be, because we was talking about a topic that was something totally outside of culinary art class that I knew that was like, yeah, this is what I really came here for. Right. So, right here, right? What happened in the situation was that we was talking about things about culinary art class. And then it led into talking about marijuana. Now, when we were talking about marijuana, I thought we was going to be talking about it in a way of integrating and bringing marijuana into the food, right? That's not what we were talking about. So I'm looking at it like, if we're not talking about that, what are we talking about marijuana for? What does this have to do with culinary art class at all? If we're not integrating marijuana with the food, okay? So they tells me like, yeah, when you come to this building or whatever the case may be, you shouldn't be smelling like marijuana and you shouldn't bring marijuana inside the building and all that, just and the third. So I'm like, okay, that's your rules? They like, yeah. I'm like, okay, great. I was like, hold on, I'm gonna say something else. Um, when it comes to that, right? You see how your perception is on marijuana. You see how you say marijuana has a smell and this is that and the third, right? Do you understand right now in this present moment, you're trying to change the perception of how someone view marijuana right now? That has nothing to do with culinary art class. I know most people are going to say, you could just keep this to yourself. I'm not going to keep it to myself. I have freedom to fucking speak. I don't give a fuck. You're trying to change the perception of other people. That is your perception. Now I'm going to show you something with your mind so you can understand something. What, right? Now I'm going to show you something. Watch. So you can understand the controlment within black beings. Watch. This is your perception, isn't it? He's like, yeah. I'm like, respectfully, I can't take in your perception. Anytime you reject a black person's perception, pay attention to the controlment and the demon that's within them. If they operating with self, they would simply tell you like, it's okay if you don't take in my perception. It's all right. Everybody is not going to take in the same perception. That is operating with self. The minute you start seeing attitude, I'm upset, that's the demon inside of them. Thank you. That's the conscience of the moon that still got them underneath control. Traitors. Moving along. Right when I had said this to them, I said, well, you can say that, right? Whatever the case may be. But I said, in this generation, we all have been programmed in order to be unnatural. The minute I said that to these kind black people, they all got upset. You all made your decision right then in that room. Thank you. I'm all good. I already made your decision. I'm good. I'm not about to argue with y'all. After I said that, seemed like everybody energy got completely off, which means that we want to stay unnatural because we want to be artificial consciousness that were originally solar consciousness. We are actually traitors towards our actually creator. Right. That's what black folks are today. You are a conscious offspring. You all are a conscious offspring of white folks. White folks design black people. So there is no fucking culture. With that being said, or whatever the case may be, right? Um, y'all made your decision. Y'all creator made your decision. Look like y'all gonna be a night. Yeah, he don't look like he gonna save y'all. Nah, don't look like it at all. Shit, Brazy took if you ask me. Uh, reality ain't playing the way it's playing, baby. It ain't. Reality is not playing the way it's playing. That's the truth. Y'all are traitors towards your creator. That's the truth. Y'all don't want to say it because y'all have a persona that y'all hide underneath. That's designed by so-called white people, which is play the role setups. You guys play the role, right? Of we are fighting against racism. No, you all are playing a role to actually fight to bring racism into existence. Pay attention to the technology of their minds, how they have become traitors toward themselves. Let's pay attention. When it comes towards them, they are not a race system. They are nothing more than a consciousness, right, that has been re-engineered and rewritten. Okay? When it comes towards their consciousness, what you have to understand is that, right, they're not the ones that's controlling their own conscious. That's not what they're doing. They're not doing self-learning, self-teaching. They're not doing any of that. You know how we know? Pay attention. Let's look at school. See school right there? Who owns the school? Who owns the school? Who owns the school? Right. If they own the school and they learn all the knowledge and literature that's in there, right, all the words and everything that's installed inside of your mind, right, if they own all that and it's installed in your mind, they own your mind now. There you go. Church. Do you own the church? Do you own the church? No. So church is a new form of, I ain't gonna say a new form, a demonic form of spirituality, if you ask me. Okay? They call it religion. But it has everything to do with the spiritual realm too. Okay? So with that being said, they own the technology of your mind by education, which is indoctrination. And then they own your spirituality system by a religious center. Right. You people are not what you say you are because everything that they created is within you all. Thank you. And if it's within you all, then you all are following it. That means that, let's pay attention. If I say that race does not exist, as a black person that obeys the white consciousness, right, because you have been re engineered, right. How I look at it is simply as this: how could you follow a race, right, when within you is nothing more than DNA? Damn. Y'all are a conscious offspring of white people. You follow the program, re engineer your consciousness, and then follow. How could you be a race if the word race is not within you, but the word DNA is within you? So, when you all say to your great ancestor, we didn't fight against you, yes, you all did fight against him. You all are traitors towards yourself in order to be a traitor towards him first. That's how the enemy set it up for you all. Be a traitor towards yourself in order to be a traitor towards your great ancestor. Do you understand that? Your great ancestor already know. It's not like he doesn't know. He already know. Y'all are traitors to yourselves. You all identify as a system, as AI, right? Man, woman. That's what y'all identify as. But if you go inside their DNA, you start to understand they're way more than what they say they are. Thank you. So why are they obeying the illusion of man and a woman? Why is that? Because they're trying to fight for an illusion that man and woman controls God. When we know at the top, that's not true. Thank you. So you all fought a good fight together. I understand that you all were trying to make it seem like y'all were fighting against each other, but you all were fighting for the same thing. And then what that means is that you all were fighting for a great lie in order to prevent a great awakening to happen. Thank you. You know, you all knew that Christ was going to come back. That's one thing that they could never stop. They knew. They like, we can't stop him from coming back. Like, we can't. But what we can do is control him while he on the earth. Try to program him to be a man and accept man's consciousness within his consciousness. And if he saved man within his consciousness, guess what happened? Man and woman is saved in his world. Thank you. Within the Great Awakening, Christ has already known that already. Okay? And so, with that being said, Christ has broken from the shackles of men and women. And what Christ is watching today is man and woman download the digital cells of the past self in order for them to be annihilated in the past world. Do you understand? Man and woman is going to face deletion today. Humans are going to face deletion today because man and woman and humans are criminals today towards Christ today. They raped Christ's mind when he was young. Do you know how when you say you penetrate a woman and when she tells you no, you're raping her, which means you're putting something within her that she doesn't want? Can I ask you a question? What is the difference when you take the child of Christ's mind and you put things inside of here that he don't want? Man, that's not rape. What? Because I'm not using a penis, right? And stick it in your vagina and you telling me no, but there's no difference when it comes to Christ when you're putting things and sticking in his conscience, right? That's not rape, right? As a kid, right? Christ was never raped, right? His mind was never raped of his own memory system, right? Humans got to face a lot of deletion today, ain't it? This the word that they don't want to hear today. Well, this is the word that we already uploading today.